Hi everybody, this is Jay, aka Freebleeper, and I just want to make this video in concern with my past and the sort of past that people want me to forget, but for some reason my mind has a habit of trying not to forget, and that's called bullying. And the bullying, for some reason, destroys my socialism, which has a habit of consumes my social anxiety and all the anxiousness of me and blubbers off my words to a point where I don't know what I'm saying, and quite frankly I'm real nervous of what I'm saying in a conversation. When I'm having a conversation, I really hope the conversation is over. But sometimes when I'm real interested in a conversation, like in a topic, like some sort of topic that I really like and I really feel interested in, I seem kind of, feel kind of happy about that sort of topic, and I just continue with the topic. But there comes to a point where I just want to end the topic because the conversation, because I get anxious. I just want to end it because my anxiety just goes off the deep end in my stomach, in my head. Like, I just want to end it. But it's still working, still a work in progress with me. And as I just want to say, this video is concerned with my history of bullying, as it goes way back to kindergarten. As the other day I was at Dunkin' Donuts and I saw my kindergarten teacher, Miss Simpson, and you might have seen her, on one of my Facebook photos. She was the teacher that was holding on to my shoulders in a picture, and I would just basically have my eyes down because that was when I was terribly shy. I didn't really say a word back then. And she tried to get me out of my shell back then, but it was physically and utterly impossible because that was definitely the times when I was getting out of the house more because I had to, because that was my first days in school for kindergarten. I was definitely trying to be out more and more with people my own age, because I was more with my parents more and more with my brothers more than with different people, socializing and interacting with the world itself, and getting to know people and getting to understanding them and understanding what they're like and what their interests are, and they may not like or like the things that you might like, because you have a habit of liking what you like and they might have it like what they like, and they have an interest in some things. You might have some things that you have, and some people aren't the same. Some people ain't think you're different, and some people think you're weird or strange or unique. But I wouldn't really have people judge me for saying weird or strange, because it's sort of a way of being judgmental or assuming people of that nature in my case. And it's sort of mean in my way. But back to schooling, and I distinctly remember it had to be about 6th grade, maybe 5th grade, but definitely 6th grade. I was terribly bullied, terribly taken advantage. And basically, my self-esteem was terribly low back then, and I just felt that no matter what situation, I just felt I deserved it, because my self-esteem was nowhere up the scale in my nature. And if I had to go to school, I wouldn't even bathe, because I had no nature even going there. It wasn't the schooling, it was just the people. So I didn't have any social skills or any ways of feeling like I had to talk to anybody, any ways of like telling school office or counselors or teachers or anybody, any grown-ups to any grown people to tell what was going on. So it's like they didn't care at all. So in my mind, I felt like they didn't care. I felt like they let the kids do it. In my thoughts. Sometimes in my own mind, I just think strange things, like negative things, because sometimes in this sort of diminishing world, sort of the negative is the best, is the way people think, and the positive isn't the way people think. It's just seems screwed up at times. Or is it just a parody of the way people think? I don't know. I just get really confused about what the world sees an aspect of what it should be. But I just want to have a clear view of what people should be seeing life, and how people should be viewing life, and the way they should be thinking, and thinking positively and not negatively. What I see in the news all the time is just terrible, but as people keep telling me, you shouldn't be watching the news, because the news is just stupid anyways. So I don't even bother with the news anyway, so forget about that. So yeah, this is my room. I just bought a new CD. It's on a new stereo. It's like a new 3 CD changer, so it changes 3 CDs to all. There's my dartboard over there. All my different lamps. Got a new one, new strobe light over there. Sort of a disco light lamp in my room. Got new stuff, all different kinds of DVDs, Blu-rays, new CDs, and different kinds of stuff. I might show you other stuff, the newer stuff, in different videos, but that's what I wanted to tell you about. And now at the end of this video, I just wanted to show you this. In concerns with bullying, these are my 2 favorite horror movies of all time. They have become now my 2 favorite ones. It's Carrie and Sleepaway Camp. Because these 2 movies are really have become the real depth, the real issue of these 2 movies is bullying. Because when I see these movies, all they have in it, all I really look at these movies is bullying. And when the bullying consumes the victim just strikes back and becomes a mental case. And it's sad to me. Sort of like a fictional version of Columbine, watching Carrie and Angela do what they do to those kids. It's like a fictionalized Columbine to me. Kids can get over the edge by all the bullying. And so there you have it. And I always thought of making a new t-shirt with one side with this photo of Carrie and the other side having that, the final image of Angela's face with that big wide eyes and mouth of hers, both side by side, and the bottom with a word saying, "Don't fuck with shy people." I want to try and make that shirt up someday. I would like to have a shirt like that, because that would be really great. Because don't fuck with shy people, because we're less timid than we really are. There's a lot in our minds that more people think that we are, because we think a lot than people think we do. So we suspect than what you people may expect us, because we do think a lot. We are emotionally, and we are humans. So